Ever been in an argument where you just froze? Words didn't come out right, and later, you thought of the perfect comeback, too late. Yeah, we've all been there. Whether it's a debate at work, a disagreement in a relationship, or even just a casual discussion, most people struggle to hold their ground. But why does this happen? And more importantly, how can you train your mind to handle any argument? Let's dive in. Part 1. Why people struggle in arguments. First, let's break down why most people fail in arguments. 1. Emotional hijack. When emotions take over, logic takes a back seat. If you've ever felt your heart racing and mind going blank in an argument, blame your brain's fight or flight response. It's wired to protect you, not debate for you. 2. Lack of preparation. Most arguments feel unexpected. But in reality, the same topics keep coming up in life: money, relationships, politics, work. Yet, we don't prepare. Instead, we rely on impulse, which is a bad strategy. 3. Trying to win instead of understand. People enter arguments with one goal: to win. But arguments aren't battles, they're a test of clarity and composure. If you only focus on defeating the other person, you lose sight of the bigger picture. Part 2. Why people fail to remain consistent. Now, even if you know how to argue effectively, why do most people fail to stay consistent? Simple. 1. Lack of practice. You can't expect to be a great debater overnight. Just like fitness or playing an instrument, mastering arguments requires practice. 2. Personal bias. We tend to hold on to our beliefs tightly. The moment someone challenges them, we react emotionally instead of rationally. 3. Fatigue and burnout. Arguing takes energy. If you enter every discussion with the mindset of, I must win, you'll get exhausted. And exhaustion leads to inconsistency. Part 3. How to train your mind for any argument. So, how do you actually train your mind to handle any argument like a pro? Here's the game plan. 1. Learn the pause and process rule. When someone argues with you, don't react instantly. Take a deep breath. Give your brain a moment to think before speaking. A well-timed pause can be more powerful than a rushed response. 2. Play devil's advocate with yourself. Before an argument happens, challenge your own beliefs. Ask, what if I'm wrong? What would someone on the other side say? This strengthens your ability to think critically and respond intelligently. 3. Master the art of active listening. The best debaters don't just talk, they listen. Instead of waiting for your turn to speak, genuinely understand the other person's point. This allows you to counter more effectively. 4. Keep your emotions in check with the mental cool-down technique. If you feel anger rising, visualize yourself as an outside observer watching the argument. This detachment helps maintain composure and prevents emotional hijacking. Part 4. How to remain consistent. Alright, you know how to train your mind, but how do you make sure you stay consistent? 1. Journal your arguments. After every argument or debate, write down what went well and what didn't. This reflection turns mistakes into lessons. 2. Engage in low-stakes debates regularly. Practice makes perfect. Debate with friends on fun topics, movies, sports, even food preferences. It builds confidence for real-life situations. 3. Set a trigger word for calmness. Create a personal trigger word like breathe or steady to remind yourself to stay composed when debates get intense. 4. Learn from the best. Watch great speakers, listen to podcasts, read about argument techniques. The more you learn, the sharper you get. Arguments are part of life. But now, instead of freezing or getting overwhelmed, you'll have the tools to stay calm, think clearly, and handle any debate like a pro. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more life-changing tips. Remember, your mind is your greatest weapon. Train it well,